I have so much to say about this poison build. It has too many advantages, from its basic attack all the way to the amazing martial arts. I really don't want to miss anything, so I'm gonna break this down proper. What's up everyone, it's 𝒉𝒆𝒍𒑑𝒔 again, and I got another awesome Wo Long build for you. A like would be greatly appreciated. Also subscribe if you're new here. Now, I'm very close to making builds for the purposes of playing 𝐿𝐥+, but I just gotta get all 5 elements out for this first playthrough. I feel it's necessary, but best believe I do have 2 builds already good to go for 𝐿𝐥+. Until then, let's dive into this Toxin masterpiece.
What am I doing? You think you have me pinned? I'm afraid the harder you hit me, the harder I hit back. I'd sooner die than submit.
The purpose of this build is to spread massive amounts of toxin while gradually decreasing the HP and spirit of all enemies affected. Because what poison does is prolongs the duration of any other negative status effects which are applied. So with this, I have a plan, and that's why I don't necessarily care that I don't have toxin enchant. I don't need it. The way these wizardry spells work are such that the toxin is spread so much they're gonna get fully affected no matter what instantly. So my idea is to use some other spell like lightning weapon. I've been hearing that these 2 status effects mesh really well together, and this way the lightning will linger longer than normal because of the effect poison has on the enemy. Now let's start with this weapon. It's called the Triumphant Conquest. What a cool name, huh? And at first I just assumed this weapon would be trash because in all the history of me fighting against Dongzhou in the previous Dynasty Warriors games, he was always garbage, just an easy kill after fighting Lu Bu, so I never had respect for him, neither his weapon. That's the mentality I had going into the fight against him in Wo Long. I was sadly mistaken. Dongzhou is nice, and the boss fight I had with him was no cakewalk, and that high level of threat he had definitely translates to his weapon. The martial art it has is like no other in the game, kind of like on the level of Zhao Yun's, meaning one that you must have. I didn't know I'd be able to do exactly what Dongzhou did in the fight. You know, when he jumps high in the air and throws a spear at you. This is broken. Time this right and you will destroy anyone who tries to attack you, especially horizontal and rush attacks. Against regular enemies, this knocks them back to the ground, giving you an opening to perform your run attack, which is extremely strong, but we'll get into that in a minute. Against heavy enemies, it doesn't stagger them but takes a huge chunk of their HP, especially if you chain it with a regular combo, causing your spirit meter to go into the positive. And against bosses, it's amazing as well. You completely protect yourself from danger whilst dealing damage to anyone under you. And if you've used either poison bubbles or toxin bubbles while you're in the air, they're down there taking even more damage. That's why I said this is broken. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, this is also great for if you're outnumbered. When the spear connects to the ground, it has a small AoE effect that damages anyone hit. Now let me make this clear. This isn't a build that only relies on that one martial art. One of the best aspects I like about the Triumphant Conquest is its normal combo. With weapons like these, normally the combo is most times than not slow. This weapon's combo after the second hit automatically delivers an insanely fast swiping blow that can interrupt or just keep the combo going. And remember, I said the run attack is really good, right? Well, it's a quick stab that has a short range, but boy does it hit. This is what I was talking about using on regular enemies after they fall down upon using the martial arts on them. Using this weapon is like poetry in motion, and it's so strong. The other one is really cool too, but I rarely use it just because the first one is so fun. Anyways, let me show you the point allocation. Everything is in metal except what I need for a lightning weapon and amplified damage, and I may as well show you the spells I'm using while I'm here. Aside from what I just said, I'm using poison bubbles and toxin bubbles. All I want to do is spread as much toxin as I can everywhere on the battlefield. This way, someone is always taking damage. Here's the set I'm using. At the moment, it's a placeholder until I can get a full 4-star set of the Instigator of Evil. I'll tell you about that in a second, but I'm using 𝐦𝐨𝐬, the free armor you claim for purchasing the game. You know about that, right? And by the way, did you know that every one of these armors, like the 𝐵𝐻 and the Wizard Robe, those armor sets you can upgrade for free. You don't need any leather or anything like that. I just found this out by accident. But everything on here is toxin damage and accumulation. But as I said, it's just a placeholder, and when I get the full Instigator of Evil set, it's going to be even more broken. If you don't know what that is, it's the set that's worn by the evil Taoist, and you can obtain it by killing him in a boss fight. You can continuously farm this until you get the pieces you desire, because the set bonus for a 4-piece provides damage amplification upon performing any wizardry spell. So you know that I have amplified damage, right? Well, this means 100% amplified damage once I use it. Then the 5-piece set bonus gives you 6.7% wizardry spell damage, which you can increase with embedments as well. You see where I'm going with this, right? And as you can see, the Triumphant Conquest has weapon scaling in the A category for damage, so it hits like a truck. And with everything else this build offers, it's a dream for anyone who wants to go this route. The next build I'm making is water, and I'm pissed because somehow I accidentally deleted my ice enchant and I don't know how. So I want to have that before releasing the water build. If I don't get it in time, then oh well. But as far as this build goes, I have nothing else to say about it. I would like to know what you think of it down below in the comment section. As you know, I love engaging with you all. Tell me what poison builds you've made so far. And if this helped you out in any way, then please drop a like and don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, I'll see you in my next video. Be right out. I'm getting cake, baby, I'm serious. It's not a game.